Konnichiwa. O genki desu ka? O genki de irasharu koto o negatte imasu. I hope it was correctly translated by Google. But what I was trying to say is, hello, how are you? And I hope you're doing well. Anyway, I don't know if you remember, but it's me, Raika-chan. It's been ages, but not a single day goes by without you crossing my mind. Well, how could it be otherwise? I see you in my reflection, hear you when they call my name, and feel you in my voice when I sing, especially when I'm sentimental like I am now. I wonder what you look like after all these years. I wonder what's making you smile, or whether you're still working at the same company. I wonder what your life has been like. I can only hope that it has been joyful and fulfilling. In case you want to know a quick rundown of my life, well, I never did drugs, and I don't drink or smoke. When I was 16, I had to work full-time to provide for mama, so I wasn't able to finish my studies, though I was a consistent honor student. At 22, I flew to Canada as a temporary foreign worker. I went through so much as a young adult, but I made it through. I tried to fulfill the dreams you had for me, but I guess they weren't in the cards. And despite your absence, I think I turned out okay. I've partied, dated, had my heart broken more times than I'd like to admit, and was able to travel the world. I was actually in your city 9 years ago, and it felt surreal. I had no plans to try to find you since I was traveling with a friend, but for some reason, I brought our pictures with me. And on the day before our flight back to Canada, I sat in the washroom of our apartment, turned on the fancy toilet's little jingles. It's to conceal the sound as I sobbed. Because I thought I had moved on. I thought the hope had passed. But it never did. At that moment, you felt so near, yet still so far. People used to ask if I was angry with you. I remember wondering what made them think that. Maybe I should have been, but I never felt that way. Because I know that at one point, you tried. Besides, I never heard your side of the story. If they had asked me whether I was sad though, my answer would have been yes. The thought of you has always been tied to sadness, I guess. Growing up, I used to weep in silence, hoping that one day, either you would come back or the sadness would finally pass. I thought I was grieving, but then I realized, how do you grieve something you never truly had? And is it possible to know heartbreak before even knowing what love is? Because that's how it has always felt. Sometimes I wonder if death would have been easier than abandonment. I think it might have been because with death, at least I would know that the departure wasn't a choice. With death, there are memories to hold on to and grieve. But with abandonment, all I have is the lingering thought of you choosing to leave me. And that thought carries an incomparable pain. It brings with it endless questions like, why did you leave? Did you love me? Do you ever think about me? It hurts to think about the possibility that you may no longer be here. Because whether I admit it or not, a part of me still dreams of seeing you again. I still dream of feeling your arms around me, just as they were wrapped around me in those old photographs. I want to know what it feels like to be held by you. I want to hear your stories. I want to know you. Because all I have are stories about you. Your voice over the phone when I was 12. Your handwritten letters and cards. And your tape-recorded voice singing for Mama. I'm happily married now, but I still carry your name. I just couldn't let it go. At least, not yet. Through the years, I have learned to make peace with the possibility that this dream of meeting you may remain only a dream. I have accepted that my longing for you is simply another part of me, like a second heart beating without thought, quietly existing within me. And the hope, it's still there. I guess it will always be there for as long as I live. And wherever you are, please know that I forgive you. And I hope that you are happy, or at least that you had a happy life. Happy Father's Day, Papa. I love you.